Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing the How I Read tag. I really don't know who created this tag, but I was tagged by Tegan from Bookwormia. It sounded like a lot of fun, so let's get this started. To find new books, I usually go through booktube. I usually watch a lot of booktube and see what other people are recommending. I will go through Goodreads and I'll look through the list and see if I find something I haven't seen before, or I'll see what other people are reading and recommending or things like that. I will go to Amazon and I will look through pages and pages of books, seeing if I can find something I haven't seen before there as well. And I especially started doing that this year. I started going to the library and picking out random books from authors I haven't seen before or genres I usually don't pick up. And with those books, it's great because there's no commitment. If you like the book, great, you found an author or a style of book that you really enjoy and you can find more like it. If you don't like it, you could just take it back and pick up a new one. It's fantastic. I love the library. I was never actually encouraged to read much when I was younger until I was maybe 8 or 9 years old. My aunt and uncle gave me their Hardy Boys books and I fell in love with them. Actually, hold on. They actually gave me these right here, and after they did that I went on and actually eventually bought all the copies of these books. I eventually got them all, but these are the original ones that they gave me. They are old, they are well used, and I have read them tons and tons of times. After they gave me those books, the only thing I wanted to read were mysteries. I didn't want anything to do with anything other than mysteries. My uncle finally broke me of that. He got me into more fantasy style, he got me into a few adventure books, and it kind of broke me of the only reading mystery thing, but there for the longest time it was mysteries all the time. As I said in the previous question, for the longest time, all I read were mystery books, and then I kind of branched out into fantasy and sort of action books, thrillers, and then I took a break, came back, and I started reading adult fantasy books. I started reading young adults, and now I actually read anything I can get my hands on. If I could read all the books, I would read all the books. I actually buy books every single month. I am very fortunate to have a job to where I can pay all my bills, have money left over to save, and set aside in a budget that I spend on books every single month. If I was not able to do that, there is no way I would buy books every single month. I started watching booktube videos maybe 2.5 or 3 years ago, and ever since those first videos that I saw, I've wanted to get my opinions out there. I wanted to express what was on my mind, and I wanted to make these videos. So I waited until I had a full-time job and started grad school before I started doing the videos. The period in my life where I have the least amount of time. I am a genius. But I really like making these videos. They're a lot of fun, and I plan on doing it for a long time. If I don't like the way a book ends, I usually don't have a huge reaction. I'll just go on to the next book and try to forget the end of that book ever happened, especially if the rest of the book is good. But for the most part, if I don't like the way a book ends, I don't really react to it much at all. I actually never go forward in a book past what I've already read unless I'm looking at how many pages are in the book or if it has a glossary in the end. But that usually only happens if it's a fantasy book I'm reading. If I do skip to the end to see what the page number is or see different things at the back of the book, I will try to read as little as possible of the words on those pages just to try to avoid spoilers. I am going to tag anybody out there watching this that wants to do this tag. It was actually kind of fun to do. I've recently created both a Twitter and an Instagram account for this channel. If you would like to follow me, I'll leave the links in the description down below. As always, you guys are amazing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye.